Well folks, here we are out on our latest adventure, and as you can see just behind me there's the Mugdock Reservoir, and over in that direction is the Craigmaddy Reservoir. We've come here today to document first of all the history of the
Katrine aqueduct scheme, which was started by Queen Victoria in the 1800s, and we'll give you more specific dates as we continue around these two reservoirs.
Onwards!
Coming up in front of us is a walkway, and as you can see from either side, this would be, I would imagine, what they call a measuring pool, and we have the water gushing out here. Here behind me you can see part of one of the main aqueduct inlets. The reason that the whole Katrine aqueduct thing was developed was because in the 1800s the population of Glasgow was growing so quickly. They originally got their water from the Clyde, but then that caused a major problem with cholera and other waterborne pollutions, so they brought out two parliamentary bills. Queen Victoria opened the aqueduct project in 1859 that span part of the 26 miles of aqueduct, and the water then came from Glenfinglas and Loch Katrine into Loch Katrine, then from Loch Katrine down through the Loch Katrine Dam to what we have here now, which is the Mugdock Reservoir, and as we said a little bit further on, we have the Craigmaddy Reservoir. And now I'm joined by the yak, who will further enlighten you as to the processes of this aqueduct system.
Thank you, Unicorn. Well, the first feature that you'll primarily observe is the fact that we have 8 sluices. These 8 sluices allow the water to tumble edge to edge, left to right, from the aqueduct into Mugdock Reservoir itself. From what I've seen, they have no gates, no doors, nothing that would impede the process of the water falling into the reservoir, but I suppose there's no need.
On this side here is the second of the aqueduct tunnels. As we mentioned at the beginning, there are 2 of them in the 26-mile aqueduct project. Can you imagine, folks, what it must have been like doing this in the 1800s? Maybe perhaps the yak can enlighten us more what the conditions would have been like for the workmen.
Well, in the 1800s, digging out a 26-mile long complex of tunnels all the way from Loch Katrine to Glasgow would have been quite a task for the technology they had available. Sure, at the time they had steam power, which is one of the most advanced powers there still is to this day. Electricity still can't really compare in terms of raw horsepower. First of all, they had a steam-powered digger to dig trenches with. The tunnels themselves were hand-bored with pickaxes and other simplistic tools like that, but they used a pulley system to move materials to and fro, which I'd imagine would have either been man-powered or steam-powered, I couldn't tell you. But at the end of the day, working like that, hand-digging tunnels with pickaxes for 26 miles, getting who knows what kind of pay for the time, probably nothing, maybe a little bit, who knows, would have been terrible. I mean, they would have been inhaling particulates, they would have been inhaling toxic chemicals, they would have been inhaling, horrible things. But if you turn around, a wild bottle and 2 wild tennis balls somehow ended up in there, which I don't think they had in the 1800s.
I don't think they would have had them back in the 1800s.
Maybe tennis balls, I don't know about plastic bottles. 2 steps, that's not very good. Well, it is good, but you'd think they'd have more than that.
I wonder what this is up here.
Beats me. We'll find out. For every summit comes a VYEN reward, even if it's small. It's not exactly like being on top of Ben Lomond or something, but it's still a view.
It's nice. It's lovely here on a nice sunny day.
I'm sure.
As you can see, folks, today it's a little bit mixed.
Oh look,
A bench.
unicorn.
That must be
Just
Fireman Sam's bench.
Must be outside.
They must have put them here especially for me.
It's the seed, it's the seed. It's a metal seat.
It's a metal seat.
It's a pleasant seat. Oh, the wind's blowing. I think the bear's getting blown away there. Hang on guys, we've got you. The unicorn's snuggling me for whatever reason. I think she's sleeping.
Right, snuggling. No snuggling.
Snuggler, no snuggling.
I love my actually.
I think she's sleeping.
You love your yak. You love your bear.
I love my bear and stuff.
Why you new one?
Buy a new
Didn't
one.
you when I got one right here?
Why you two?
Buy three.
One's all I need.
Do you want 5? 7 or 9?
The best in the original.
Do you want E equals MC squared? You don't want Einstein's general theory of relativity, how no?
So if you had a bear,
Is
you
it
would
good?
call it. If you had a bear, you would call it EMC squared.
If I had a bear. But you know what you're called?
If I had a bear, I would call it
Bear.
Sagittarius A star, if it were a black bear. Because it would be black for a black hole. Even though black holes aren't black and they don't have colour.
I would just call it bear. Bear.
I think that plant's watching us.
Yes, I know everybody. Let's leave they two behind. Seats are rather boring. Let's move on.
Right, Fido, let's go. Hey, get your ball, Fido, your ball's over there, the other side. Hey, let's go. Right, Fido, we're almost there. Ah, good boy, Fido.
Now, apart from it being the site of the Katrine Aqueduct kind of second phase, the reservoir itself, both of them, and the surrounding path that as you can see here, it's a wonderful place for walking, cycling, running, whatever. Come and find out for yourself. We're recording this today in Dolby and
Yakmos, surround sound, surround sound, Yakmos, surround sound, Yakmos.
It's always surprising on a walk where you think it's going to be one particular look. So you're walking along that wee slim line bit, shall we call it, that wee narrow section, and all of a sudden it opens up again.
It goes from slim to weird, very walked, muddy, slightly stony footpath. Definitely drive along here. Maybe it was designed with horse and carriage in mind.
Yeah, it must have been at one point. Or maybe there was no chance of that.
Ah! Really now?
Oh.
Hello, Fern.
Oh, hello, Fern.
Whoa!
I
Whoa,
missed you back there.
listen, Unicorn, we can't keep meeting all like this, we need to keep going. Do, 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 do.
Well, as you can see,
Oh, the canny.
I can't see.
They can't see. Wow!
Plenty of seats went round here.
The woman this was erected for died in 1969. This is an old bench.
We all who sit here enjoy this view in peace and
Oh, sorry, the man who died here. Or died.
It's unfortunate though that that's the view.
Yeah, no.
But with that said, when the late autumn and winter comes, you'll have a view. And yes, you'll be able to see the sunset. That'll be rather nice. A winter sunset.
Indeed.
Or autumn sunset, should I say. Winter sunset and early spring. As everything's budding again.
Here we have a commemoration stone that was erected by the Civil Engineers Institution to
Commemorate John
basically-
Frederick Bateman.
yeah, to just basically the outstanding achievement of the man that actually designed
He
the.
designed the place, basically. He designed the whole place. He built the place. And sadly, he died 2 years before the project's completion, which means he never got to see it done. But nonetheless, it's always going to be his, whether he's alive or not. So there you go. Where is he from? Glasgow, I would assume. I mean, as far as I remember reading, he was from Glasgow, considering it's a Glasgow Act to get more water to Glasgow at the time.
Yeah, Glasgow Corporation Water Act.
What is the m.inst.ce? Is that a Masters Institute?
It's a Masters Institute.
Master Institute of Civil Engineers, yeah.
Right, so now we know what that one is. Okay.
More you know.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing, obviously from its inception, was from 1885 until 1901, which is when it's finally completed. And as the Act said, unfortunately, it didn't live to see its completion. Now here we are on the other side of the aqueduct system, and this one here, we think it's called the measuring pool, and as far as we can tell, it flows into the other reservoir that we mentioned at the beginning of the video, which is the Craigmaddy Reservoir. Both of those then continue on into Glasgow itself, providing the population of Glasgow with all of their drinking water.
To 1896. It's a bit more glamorous than the last aqueduct. Are you trying to hide?
Are you trying to hide? We see you.
Hiding, are you? You decided to walk? Aye.
Look, yak! A yak swing.
I'm hugging a tree.
A yak swing.
Swing. Aye, swing.
Yak swing.
It used to be a swing.
Craig Maddy Reservoir.
Is that good? Just come right round.
Right round
We're right
Craig
around the
Maddy.
other side of the reservoir, is what you're constantly say.
This is
And
the
then we
Craig
step-
Maddy Reservoir.
This is Craig
We
Maddy
started
Reservoir.
in Mugdock Reservoir.
Mugdock Reservoir's
Walked
across
all
the
way
bridge.
right round, and this is the Craig Maddy Reservoir. Across the bridge, part of the aqueduct
There's the pumping
system.
house.
Yes.
There's the pumping house. Not that kind of pumping house.
Oh, excellent! Another seat. I'm going to have a seat there. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us for today's video. Isn't it amazing how the most ordinary places can have such a mix of wonderful engineering and beauty about them, especially in the case of where we were today. We hope that you found it interesting and enjoyed our usual mix of hilarity between us and all the interesting facts that the ex shared with us. It really is a place worth coming to visit for yourself if you're interested in that thing. Please like, share, subscribe, visit our merch store, and we hope you join us on our next video. This is the Unicorn signing off. Happy rainbows!